Yeah, well, now we're officially recording. The
Okay.
streaming is for the note taker.
Oh, I got you. All right. Are we doing any simultaneous Facebook or anything?
No, I'm on my phone. We're doing this right now live. We'll replay it on Facebook.
Okay, beautiful. All right, good stuff, man. Good stuff. So we're recording. So how you feeling today?
Well, this is Andrew Williams Jr. and you're Remus Muhammad. So whenever the two or more are gathered, we're at least fantastic.
That's it. Well, you and I know that. I'm just making sure that everybody else kind of hears us in conversation. That's never going to change. That part will be always the same. So
So,
yeah,
I mean,
um,
well, give us an intro so people know what we're doing. I'll leave that over to you. Go ahead.
beautiful. All right, everybody. My name is Remus Muhammad. One half of this amazing team with excellence management and with Andrew being Andrew Networks. And collectively, we've created this concept of awesome intelligence. And it is that. Very excited because awesome intelligence really came as a birth child from really Lev.ai. No direct connection, but we're independent. You might say, I guess, consultants. I'm not sure the exact title that we are, but we're connected to Lev.ai, and we're inviting others to be connected to Lev.ai, which really is an acronym, is a company name that's based off of the idea of an acronym of leveraging AI. AI is here to stay. It's here to change everything forever, in a way that nothing else ever has to this point of human beings on this planet. Let's maybe go back 6,000 years ago or something. I don't know, but nonetheless, we're bringing everybody up to speed. Us, awesome intelligence, that you're a part of now, listening in on, and how we're leveraging Lev AI. That's what's going on here. As nobody has really gotten involved and done anything with Lev AI yet because we're in pre-launch, and that pre-launch will be changing. It looks like Wednesday. We got word this morning on our call. Tonight, I want to invite everybody to come out um, to our presentation. Definitely. It's going to be at our traditional thing. Every day we have you hit us in the DM, either hit Andrew, hit myself, find a way to get in touch with us. We'll get you the information about a presentation that we have every day, 9 o'clock in the morning and 6 p.m. at night, Pacific Standard Time. And so the 9 o'clock this morning, we got word. I heard word from Randy Schrader, who is the first distributor, you might say. Um, I guess we distribute information. So yeah, he's a distributor. There's no product that we're distributing. But nonetheless, he's a consultant distributor, whatever the title is, that we all are as independent individuals that are building this network of people that are able to take advantage of the services that Lev AI is planning to offer for $49 a month, and for more services, $99 a month. And we get paid as a result of bringing people into that knowledge, into understanding how they can get the service for themselves. We get a percentage. There's a comp plan attached to it. Um, but what's really driving me is the fact that, got a hand up here. Let me finish this one thought real quick. What's really driving me is that we get to bring people up to speed. Andrew and I are being in this conversation. We've already taken ourselves, you might say, to the next levels of utilizing AI, utilizing technology, and just making some things happen as we are organizing how to take care of our team that comes in. And it's just a lot of things that it's allowing us to push ourselves over the edge and really start doing some things, monetizing in other ways, and all kinds of great things that we are just putting in place. And so I'm excited because I know in every single person on the planet's own way, they're going to do the same thing. Whatever that looks like for them, I don't know, but they too are going to learn to leverage AI. Andrew, you had your hand up. Did you want to say something?
Yes, thank you so much, Remus. I did want to make clear one distinct difference between the $49 per month and the $99 per month. There is also a one-time or annual $19 fee. I think it's 19.95. However, with the $49, anyone can join Lev.ai, and they get their own website dedicated to Lev.ai. However, and this website does include an AI twin, so you'll be able to have a multilingual AI agent to represent your interests and to promote Lev.ai around the world and bring people in from anywhere in the world to this network. However, if you decide you want the $99 package, then you have unlimited number of websites that you can build, some within minutes, that can not just represent Lev.ai, but any and all of your business enterprises or your activities or events. Each of these can be personalized and again can be in not just English, but it will be able to provide a replication in any other language. So there are other benefits involved. For example, with both packages, you do get a full suite of support AI technology. And unlike other offerings, what makes this very special and unique is that all of these AI technologies are all working together and they all share information. So you're actually building your own AI repository of content. I also want to let people know that this comes with a fully functional, what they call CRM or customer relationship management technology that will allow you to reach not just people you know or people you may find, but as I understand it, you have access to over 2 billion prospective clients or others that may want to join this opportunity. And so the great news is that all this comes together as a package. And as Remus said, for those of you that take advantage of this enrollment in the next 24, 48 hours before it goes live, at no cost at all, you can register and become a part of this operation. Again, a major difference is that during this period of time, you will immediately get a link, a referral link, so that you can invite your entire network. And keep in mind, this was primarily designed for what they call network marketers. But what Remus and I are doing is expanding that to apply to nonprofit organizations, churches, businesses, etc. So the idea is simple. And of course, influencers, people that already may have a robust Instagram or Facebook or Twitter account, etc. Now you can begin to have all of these fans and supporters become part of your own network. And it's important that you understand that from my standpoint and Remus's standpoint, there's something much more involved with this than making a dollar. And the dollar you make, for example, is that the first dollar you make will be after you become registered and make your payment decision. Anyone else that decides to take advantage of this opportunity will generate for you 50% of the income. For example, if your wife or husband, for example, decides to use your link to sign up, that's, let's say, $49. Well, let's say $50, just to round it off. Then you get 25 of that as your commission. And if they come in at $100, you get $50. That's not just for your wife. That's for anyone you know, anyone you may want to know, and anyone that you decide that you want to know. But here's the important thing: in a network marketing grid, and I'm happy for Remus to explain that to you. It's important for you to bring in as many people as you can through your network because all of them can potentially earn money for you. And I'll put a pin in it there, Remus, and turn it back over to you. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for highlighting that because that's one way that people are compensated over here with Lev.ai. And so we're going to be doing some training. This is kind of what we're developing our 11 a.m. Zoom for Pacific Standard Time because there's a lot of little details that are important. And that's one piece, like 7, 8 ways we get paid. That's one of them, which is important. And so just to stress where we are right now, the free element. And ever, I mean, even once it's no longer free, it's still going to be extraordinarily valuable because of, you can make money and it's going to be it's really from Andrew and I's point of view, we are creating, we are one of the conduits, us, Awesome Intelligence, what this right here, what we're doing, Andrew Networks, are creating another avenue where people can start to really make AI personal to them, where they can actually teach their own AI. They don't even have an AI in their mind right now. They don't understand they've got 100, 200, 500 AIs specialists that are at their disposal right now because they have to create them. And so they don't realize that. That's the huge market. That's the 93% of 8 billion people on the planet that don't know really what to do or really understand how AI is changing everything. Um, Not much more different than when cell phones changed everything, but everybody didn't have one at first, you know? And so, but on a much bigger scale, because the infrastructure is in place now across the planet where everybody will be touched by it. But now they have an opportunity on the planet, is getting riper and riper, the time to take advantage of AI for your own personal benefit, whatever that means to you. That gets me absolutely fired up because now I can say to anybody, I can bring you value. Guaranteed. If you don't know Randy Schrader and you get to talk to him, and I brought you value. And you don't know his son Blake, I just brought you value. What you do with it, I don't know. But I guarantee you to know at this time, I wish I was there when people were having those conversations about, hey, for 1 penny, you can get a Bitcoin. Man, I hope I would have had $1 laying around. I would have got 100 of them. Let alone $10. But there's only a finite number of those. So, but let me stay focused on this opportunity. It relates to all those other opportunities, but this opportunity today, there won't be another time come Wednesday to go back and say, "Oh, I wish I'd have been involved before Wednesday happened." You'll still be early. A year from now, you'll still be early, but things move very fast. A month from now, you'll still be early, even when we launch on Wednesday, whatever they're going to roll out. It's going to be a understand something about AI. AI is a continual rollout. Let me say that again. There won't be a time, a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, where AI will be done. Understand what I'm saying? It's going to continually evolve. Therefore, Lev.ai will continue to evolve. I will continue to evolve. Andrew is not going backwards on what he knows how to do. He's going to be adding to it. And that's the beauty. There's 3-year-olds coming up. They're going to benefit off of Lev.ai. They might help their mom and dad. I don't know. They're coming out brilliant, coming out the womb now. But they might be like, hey, what are you doing that for? Let's just do this. And so it's this kind of excitement that I'm wired to channel through me and Andrew and our group of people. Other people are, well, are they really going to deliver this? Well, you get 25 leads, or are you sure? What's the contract? Hey, nobody has time over here in Awesome Intelligence for those kind of conversations. The details are going to continue to get worked out, but PayPal exists right now. Cash App exists right now. Bitcoin exists right now. With probably none of our involvement, it exists. It's going to continue to exist. People are going to continue to exchange money and currency and ideas and corn and what? Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, or that stuff's going to happen. There's going to be presidents of the United States. That's going to happen. New governors and mayors. But what we're laser focused on is you get to take advantage of AI and taking care of your yard and taking care of the house you want to buy, buying another house, whatever you want to do with it. We're not here to regulate that. Nobody in their right mind would try. But however, there are people, billionaires, millionaires, people with ideas that have trillionaire ideas, but they broke or they got varying degrees of money, that are creating systems that you and I and everybody will have the opportunity to engage in and participate in. And the competition, what I love about free and what I love about what Lev.ai has enough brilliance to understand is, look, we just need to get you over here to understand what we're talking about. And then from there, we're going to charge service money, maybe 49, maybe it'll go down to 39 one day. Maybe who knows, but maybe it'll go to what you do for 99. But here's what I do know. As everybody adopts AI into their life, things will automatically evolve into something different. That excites me because I've already bought into the concept. I'm not running this planet. I don't know about y'all. I've already submitted to that. I don't cause the sun to shine. I don't cause my heart to beat. It's in motion. I pray it keeps going, and we keep enjoying the ride. And there's a lot of best practices on this planet. One thing we do at Awesome Intelligence is harness all of the best practices for you, for me, for whoever. There's best practices, and you talk to different people, they'll tell you best practices are different from person to person. Depends on what you're trying to get done. If you're trying to be the biggest devil on the planet, well, you got best practices on how to do that. But if you're trying to be godlike and in a godly spirit and helping people, there's best practices on how to do that. Meditation and this and that, whatever. But you get to create it how you want, and you can evolve it. You may be creating it a certain way for the next 24 or 48 hours, but then 48 hours from now, you might start creating a whole different kind of thing. There's no limit. You know what limits it? A thought of a person. That's it. We're at that time now. It really is be, and it is. Whatever that be that you want to be, you get to create it. And you get to find out who's doing that, who hasn't done that, what if I mix this with that together and I put a little bit of this and mix some of that? How would that come out? AI, Chat GPT. Give me the answer right now. Oh, okay. It's amazing. So one of the things I've been doing very successfully in the last few days is just getting people to use Chat GPT. That's going to be one thing until we get 98% buy-in or 50% buy-in across the planet, across California, across America, across New York, whatever name of state, people just doing that on a regular basis, then that's what we're going to do. I see your hands up, Andrew. I hope you got some of that brilliant information coming out, some awesome intelligence coming out of you right now. Talk to me.
I wanted to highlight the point you just made, inviting people to use Chat GPT. There have been people we spoke with in the last 24 hours that have been using Chat GPT for 2 years. But the difference when the Wednesday comes around and you become a part of Lev.ai is that you will have an option to include and develop your own Chat GPT. The difference is simply this: Chat GPT is limited to accessing available information online to then utilize that for whatever research results you decide you want to accomplish. However, it does not include your own personal information, except that which you upload to ChatGPT. I understand what is one of the main differences here is that you can have your own ChatGPT, and that means that you can upload your own personal content from presentations you made in the past, from YouTube or other videos you've shared. Anything you want to upload, it becomes personalized to you. So from that point forward, it's not a generic GPT, it's your GPT. And that's also true of each of the elements that Lev.ai is bringing. you have, you have, excuse me, you have my web design, and my web design will do just that. It will, in a matter of moments, allow you to create your own suite of websites for not $10,000 or $100,000, but for the price you've already paid. So each of these elements, as Remus says, empowers you to be limited only by your thoughts. Back to you, Remus.
Thank you so much, Andrew. I love the way we dialogue and build on each other's ideas and thoughts because the brain, they tell me that the average speed of thought is 24 billion miles per second. Some of our mouths cannot move that fast. Some of us try, but 24 billion miles per second in a few seconds, a lot of thoughts went through the mind when we really know how to utilize these minds, and amazing. And so as you were talking, Andrew, I thought about a few things. And one of them is best practices. I talked about that earlier, but systems being developed that do it better. They make it easier, that make it more user friendly for moms, for children, for this particular ethnic group, for this culture, for this climate that you live in. Oh my God, I get excited because one can delve down into to all of the pet owners. When we first started talking about Instagram and this and that, these were the early stages in social media and how to find your target market and customize what you're saying to a very specific audience, and all that's still happening. But what's so great is the systematizing of that is becoming what works, the insights of posts that work, and all that's being incorporated so that now some 10-year-old, 5-year-old, 20-year-old, 50-year-old, doesn't matter, person over here, a lot of money, no money, can just come up and use all those best practices through ChatGPT, put their own spirit, their own knowledge, their own being, their own personal story, their own facts, their own DNA in the mix, and create something altogether new immediately. And if that proves out to work, well, you know what you should expect? Immediate adoption. You talk about trending, you know what trends, what works. As a human being on this planet, if I find out eating that makes me be stronger and live longer and no side effects, how much is that? I need some of that. No questions asked. If I believe in it, that be careful with that, right? Obviously, because it may be smoke and mirrors. But the point is, hey, if you see that vehicle is actually flying now, how much is that? And can I buy one? Can I get one too? Somebody put the system together where, okay, now we've got as many as you want. You put the order in, we can have it manufactured tomorrow. What? It's not even built yet? Nope. The systems are in place that if you say, okay, here's 10,000, 5,000, here's a million, 10 million, whatever it is, $5, you'll make that for me, and you'll have it delivered to my house for an extra $2. Let's do that. I order it, it shows up, I test it out, somebody tests it out, I let somebody else test it out because I don't know if it works yet. I don't want to get up there and anything don't work. So somebody else says, I'll try it. Hey, no problem. We'll videotape it. It works. It keeps working. All right, give me some more of those. Some of my neighbors want one. We're in that time. Now, prior to that time, you better know how to do everything. Bless my father's heart. You guys might have a father like me. Man, when I tell you the TVs came out, you had tubes in the back. We used to have to go to Thrifty and buy some more tubes. When the tube of the color of it, I still don't know all of that, but he knew it. Oh, we got to get that tube fixed. Oh man, reverse engineering? What? That was a time where you in our house, you had to know how to do everything. The plumbing, we didn't call anybody to come in and fix anything. We went out in the backyard and built um the entertainment center for the TV and the radio and the stereo over there and for the books, and we built that. People still do. They still know how to. And there's nothing wrong with knowing how to do that stuff. But my point is that if you don't have to do it, if you don't have to be the one changing the brakes, personal story that strikes a nerve with me. I wanted to go out like I'm a senior, Dad. It's the weekend. Got to travel, to school, and they got some stuff going on tonight. It's 3 o'clock. I got to get ready to go. You want me to change the brakes? Dad, they'll do that around the corner, like brake masters or whoever, $50, and then I don't have to get dirty. But you want me to jack the car up, get all greasy? I'm trying to get in my mind. I want to get cleaned up afterwards. I want to get the hell up out of there. I got an hour and a half drive ahead of me to get to where everybody's gonna be tonight. The game going on, and you're gonna have me miss out on that because I gotta personally change the brakes on the car. We got the money, Dad. No, we got to do it ourselves. I am so glad. There's a lot to be said for do it yourself, but I am so glad I don't have to create Lev.ai. I'm so glad. Hey, the people are competing to develop the best services so somebody can come along and say, hey, I'll give you $1,500 for this phone and every month, and I can do all this with it. Yeah, here you go, gladly. And in fact, give me two of them. You know, I mean, that's where we are. I don't have to build the airplane, but I can get on one. I trust that they've been following the rules and the regulations and making sure that thing really can fly again, and it can stop when it lands again, over and over and over and over again. But I don't have to build that. Hey, call me a fool, but I trust that the people at the Boeing and you know Let one of them planes go down, I'm probably gonna try a different company, a different plane, because that's just the way my brain works. But for the most part, what I'm saying is that we're creating systems now. Your brain matters. Let me say this right here to whoever's listening. Somebody needs to hear this. Your thoughts matter over here. In the rest of life, at school, at your job, in your house, with your spouse, I don't know. They may not respect you. But in this world, all the respect for your ideas are respected, understood. You can create what you need to, floral in your house, how to get the plants, this, whatever you want done. Now's the time to speak it into existence. We are right here now at the precipice. I don't use that word every day. I think it's the appropriate usage right here. But we're at the precipice of a whole new world. You talk about a new frontier, man. Without leaving your house, or go to the beach, or sit in a hotel overlooking the beach and nice, and just create, which is what your spirit really wants to do anyway. Just create. Go ask a 5-year-old what they want to be or what they want to do. Man, they got Paw Patrol on their mind. Anything's possible. Okay, we need to fix this. Okay, all right, we got let's go. They just go to work. That's where we are now, man. These youngsters ain't going backwards. Mama and daddy and grandmamas, they may not be on that page, but the youngsters, oh, we can do it. Let's just go do it. They do it over there. Like, come on, what do you they thank God they don't understand. Well, I gotta have $1 million to do that. No, let's just do it. Talking about. They're doing it, they're having it. I love that they're not going into agreement with struggle. You know how beautiful that is? To not go into agreement with lack and limitation, and I can't, and on this side of the tracks we're not able to, and we have to wait. What? What? No, they're doing it already. Let's go talk to them. And come on. Yeah, the 5-year-olds, the 10-year-olds are ready to lead. Like, I don't care why it hasn't worked up to this point. I really don't. Maybe later I'll care, but I really don't want the whole history of why it didn't work yet. All I know is some people out here are making it happen. I want to be on that team. And that's what we got here going on with awesome intelligence. Watch how that catches on. Watch my words. Awesome intelligence. There's a frequency with awesome intelligence, awe-inspiring intelligence. Man, intelligent beings. We have sold ourselves short as human beings. A mind of a human being is created what we call AI. Some will tell you there's been AI and UFOs and all kind of stuff flying around for a long time. Maybe our circle of certain people on the planet, maybe we haven't known for a long time. Maybe for thousands of years, we haven't known. But that don't mean there wasn't some awesome intelligence in the pyramids. Somebody hear me? Somebody tracking with me? Somebody understand what I'm saying? You may not know how to build a pyramid, but they've been building them. There's evidence all over the planet. Somebody been knowing. You can call them, I don't know, grays, or you can call them, I don't know, ETs. Some of us call them human beings that, they prepared us. They knew we had to go through something for a little bit, but we coming out of that going through something for a little bit. We coming out of that, y'all. It's here. Black, white, red, yellow. I don't care. Shoot, a dog might be able to figure out AI, out the way things are going, and just be able to put in motion what they want. I mean, dogs are smart. Horses are smart. They're not like us humans, though. This natural raw thing that is able to do so much more. And the doing this is right here, really. You've heard it. If you can vision it, if you can see it, if you can believe it, then you can achieve it. There's some beautiful people out here that know how to phrase it so beautifully. But you guys know this. It's that time now. It's that time. So thank goodness that you have enough support around you. If you're seeing this or hearing this, you got enough support around you to even understand that you can get on the right page, right team on this planet. I can't wait to extract from all of Africa. I see your hand, Andrew. Give me 1 second. I can't wait to extract from the best practices in all of Europe and all the different continents of the world. There's some good stuff, and I need to know that's going on in Russia, in Germany, in Nigeria, in Chad, in the Congo, in wherever, in China, and I get to access it. Sign me up 95 times a day. Yes, I need that. Andrew, what's on your mind, bro?
The power of one.
Come on, teach on that. Sounds like
Well,
something I heard before.
actually, I think it's very appropriate at this time if you explain to those people that are hearing this how they can apply the power of one. If you are up to that, if you think
Oh,
this is appropriate.
hey, anytime you throw me a lob, I'm trying to hit it out the park. So yeah, you lobbed it up there, but definitely, the power of one. In a lot of ways, you've heard the compound effect, a penny multiplying. But let me tell you about this opportunity right now. What can happen in the next week? The power of one says, I get involved today. I learned about this Lev.ai. Okay, Remus, you could have shut up a long time ago, man. Okay, where's the link? I want to go ahead and get my free spot. Great. That person goes out tomorrow and they commit to this one principle every day for the next 7 days, or 14, or 30, or 90, or the rest of your life, whatever. But you commit to that idea. I'm going to go get one more person a day. One more person. And right now it's free. Until Wednesday it's free. So you might want to say one every hour because the clock is getting shorter. But the power of one. I love mathematics. The power of one. Watch this. Once you have one, that it works, you can duplicate that. So if you develop the mindset of one an hour, got so many hours between now and Wednesday. Every hour while you're awake, 8 hours a day, let's just say you sleep sometimes, eat and all that other stuff. But for the next 8 hours, you do one person, you contact, you find them, LinkedIn, wherever you can find them, go knock on doors. Hey, I got something free. All you can do is win with it. You can't lose because it's free. Hey, it won't take you but a second. You can get on the team. They jump on board with you. And let's just say it was one a day. Keep it simple. You did that the second day. Well, the first day you do it, bam. Immediately you go find somebody else. So it's still in that first day. You got two people now. Great. You don't do anything again. They don't do anything until tomorrow, until an hour from now, whatever point. Let's say tomorrow. Do you know now? Now you got you and that other person go get one. That's all you're committing to is go get one person. Because if you could do less than that, if you can get a half person, I'll tell you do that. But you can't. But you get one person to say, okay, I'm on your team. I'm with you. I'm going to do this free thing. I know some people. But you go find another person the next day. So now the second day, the two of you go out and get one more person. So now you bring one more person each. Now you've got four people committed to this, and they learn this. What all we do over here is we go get one a day to know about Lev.ai, to get in this thing while it's free, even down the road when it becomes $50 to get in or $100 to get in. Hey, whatever. We go find one person to do that. So now on that next day, we're in third day now. Keep track here. Third day now, we're going out and four of us are gonna go get what? One, not two. Hey, if they get two, we won't kick them out the team. But as long as you get one, that's all. So we got a team over here. All we do is we get one. The power of one. Awesome intelligence. Just go get one because we're going to eventually, through what I'm telling you right now, can lead to 5 billion people or more. If we have more people from other planets, hey, we can get to them too. But what I'm telling you is just the power of one, because now the duplication is the key. You just got a committed group of people that go get one. So now on the fourth day, because at the end of the third day, now we got 8. Started out that day, we only had 4. But at the end of the third day, we start off the fourth day with 8. We're going to go out and each of us 8 are going to do what we do every day for the last 3 days here is go get one. That's it. Go find your one and then go back to doing whatever else you do in the rest of your life. You got your one in. It's almost midnight. It's 11:59, 11:39 at night. Oh, you got to find somebody else today. Go get. You got some time. It's different hours around the planet. You can find them wherever you want to on the planet. Some folks are just waking up. Get them, hit them, and then you got that one in. So you met your requirement. If you do this at the end of the fourth day, now you've got 16. And now there's 16 people total involved. Some be with you for a few days. Some just got here the day before. But there's 16 now. And then the power of one says that next day we're going to do what? We're going to get one. 16 people focused in, and all you're going to commit to is in your mind, in your spirit. You're going to call from the universe. I need to find one other person that sees this thing for free and they recognize they would like to learn more, be around this network, this ecosystem that we're creating, so we can go out into this geopolitics of the world and do whatever we want to do. So now that 16 has turned on at the end of day 5 into 32 because everybody that was one of those 16, we went and found one. Now, if you've been doing it from day 1, you got 4 days in a row, all right, that you went and found one. Guess what you're going to do tomorrow? Get your rest, brush your teeth, say your prayers, do whatever you do, listen to good music, lay down, set the intention. I'm waking up tomorrow. I'm going to go get one person in my family, a neighbor, a friend, an ex-coworker, an ex-wife, an ex-husband, whatever. You're going to go out here, and that next day you're going to get one, and because you're going to be true to the system, you don't want to report back to the team. Did you get your one? And you don't want to say, no, I didn't get my one. I'm going to go get one more. I'm going to pray for somebody else I haven't even met yet to come across my path at the gas station or whatever, and I'm going to let them know, hey, I got something here that's phenomenal. It's free. Hey, man, you don't know me from Adam, but check this out. And you're going to get that one, whatever you got to do legally. And then now you've got 64 people on your team that you're going to ultimately get paid off of. You talk about leveraging time, energy, and money. It's not just you anymore contributing to your income. The majority of people live a life and they never understand the power of that leverage. Their income is not solely dependent on them changing time for money. It's not solely based on them creating something themselves. Now there's a team. Now there's 64 people that every time they go out and help somebody else get money or they use the service themselves, you get paid. The time freedom that will give you, the money freedom that will give you, the ultimate lifestyle involves those two. You need the time freedom and you need the money freedom. A lot of people have a lot of time. Go look at the beaches, go look at some people that are homeless, and go look at some people or whatever. They got a lot of time on their hands, but they don't have enough money. They don't have the resources. They don't have enough capital to make certain things happen in their life. There's a lot of people in that boat. They have plenty of time on their hand for whatever reason. They're able to live with their mama, their cousin, their this. They just cool with having very little in life. They, for whatever reason, whether they like it or don't like it, they can stay alive. They've got plenty of time to do whatever they want to do, but they just don't have a lot of money. So therefore, it's not really an ideal life. They can't really bring into fruition certain things, but they find a way to exist anyway. They exist. There's other people that have a lot of money, lawyers, doctors, ball players. Man, some of these NFL players now, they making good money, but let them not come to practice next week. See if they still have money. They don't have any time. They commit that time, or a lot of lawyers are phenomenal. Got some on my team, people I know in my Rolodex like you do. Oh man, great minds. But if they don't get another case, they don't have any new money coming in. Benjamin Crump, if he don't find another person that been killed or shot or, and done wrong, and he don't have another check coming in. He got to put the time and the energy into getting that money. So therefore, he doesn't have a lot of time. You see, I just had somebody text me, say, what is this all about, Remus? This AI question mark. That's the question I want people coming at me with. What they're trying to call me right now. I can't even talk to them because I'm talking to you guys. I just can't do it. And so I got to let them know I'm busy, because right now the urgency that I understand is this thing is about to launch. Andrew and team, this thing's about, I'll get to them. We'll get off of this in a little while. I'll reach back out to them and let them know. I'll invite them tonight to hear the presentation about the launch is going to happen on Wednesday. But let me get back to this idea that time and money. And you got 6 days later, you got 64 people because of the power of one, Andrew. We keep going. It gets more and more exciting. 7 days into it, the next day is 7. So guess what? You start getting excited, man. You got 64 people that you praying for now. Oh, you want to help them? If you could wash their back for them, if you could massage their feet, because 64 people, if they win, you win bigger. You win along with them. They personally get their own 50%. You start getting 20%. You start getting 4%. But hey, something is coming in because you became that one. That's the hardest part. Becoming the one. And once you become one, guess what? You can duplicate yourself in other people. You can help them be the one. And everybody wants to be the one at the top of their organization, at the top of their structure, at the top of their life. Hey, the owners are doing whatever they're doing. You think I'm concerned with worried about? I pray for them all night, every day. Y'all win and do that. I got to create from me and the people I love. I got to create and touch who I can touch. You know what I mean? That's the proper focus, is that. So the idea that now 128 people at the end of day 7, 128 people that contribute to your income. Some people don't have 2 people contributing to their income. Some people are married and they got separate accounts. Hey, that's my money. That's my money. We married, but hey, don't. Uh No, this is mine. And they in the same house. They done said till death do us part. But to have 128 people, you probably don't know all of them at that point. You know Bob, but you don't know who Bob know. You might know some of them, but you might know George that knows Bob too. But you might not know who George knows. You might, depending on your network. But at some point, it'll get away from you. You won't know who the people are. They'll be from China, Japan, Taiwan, over here in India. They'll be around the corner from you. They'll be over in Mississippi. They'll be in Utah. And you're going to be praying a little different. Lord, help everybody. Bless everybody. Help them all win. They're connected to you. This is what we're doing here, you guys. This is a whole different kind of thing going on, this awesome intelligence. So the power of one leads to 256 people. Everybody of the 128 go get one. Don't come in changing the system. And I talked earlier, a giraffe's gonna be a giraffe. This is the hardest part about doing this right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, give you the heads up. The best thing about this is it deals with people. It's the best thing going. People are phenomenal. The hardest part about this is you're dealing with people. People be all over the place. People got their own ideas. They don't. They want to come in and question. How come the comp plan? How come I can't get the 6 legs? The max? How come I gotta have 5? I can't have 4 legs. The maximum. They want to come in and when you get your own Lev.ai version 2, then do it how you want to. But right now they've got a game plan, and you get to benefit off of the game plan. That's what this is. Learn that and develop your own systems in your own way, but don't question and doubt that. Offer some advice maybe here and there if you want to or not, but they've got experience over there. Dig into who LaCour is. Dig into Blake. Dig into what they've been doing before they created Lev.ai. They're not going to take the credit for creating AI. It's not necessary to have that conversation. No, I did. No, you didn't. No, it was this person. That's great. Whatever. Whoever did it, thank you. But creating Lev.ai, creating awesome intelligence, creating your vision of what you're doing in your life. I don't expect you to let my vision replace your vision in life. Develop your vision. Hey, get in where you fit in. Get you your own cell phone. Get your own Rolls Royce or your own $1 trillion home, $1 billion home, house on the beachfront with a. Hey, there's plenty out here. That's awesome intelligence. There's an abundance intellect out here. We're not coming from no lack and limitation. I got to get mine. If you win, I lose. This ain't that. This is I'm helping you win so that I'm going to win by helping you win. Zig Ziglar said it like this. You're going to get everything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. This allows that to happen. This rich environment allows that to happen. A lot of environments, I wouldn't recommend that mindset if you're playing football for the LA Rams and you're the wide receiver. I wouldn't recommend you help the other wide receivers be better than you. I wouldn't recommend that. I would not recommend that. You're going to be looking for a job. You're going to be sitting on the sidelines in the stands watching the other wide receiver make all this money and get fame and make the last second catch in the Super Bowl. It's not that environment. Over here, total different mindset. You're going to get everything in life you want, I want, by helping enough other folks get what they want. Oh, man. Oh, that changes the game. People are going to doubt you. What's in it for you? You that, what are you saying? I'm trying to help you win. If you come over here and don't win, how am I winning? If you don't want to win, I don't want to talk to you. I love you. But if you ain't trying to win and you ain't trying to grow and you don't have an abundance mindset, stay away. This ain't that. Stay over there with the negative artificial intelligence, worried, doom, and gloom people. That's not this. Oh no, this is an unlimited possibility mindset over here. This is that. This is that. It's a mindset. It's done unto you as you believe. So back to this story, 256, the power of one, we're going to end it at 10. It gets kind of scary, but just keep doing it on your own time. The power of one. Go get one. Simplicity. Simple. Keep it simple, Sherlock. KISS philosophy, right? Keep it simple. KISS. Fill that last S with whatever you want. Sherman. Keep it simple, superior person. Keep it simple. 256 turns into 512 people. Is it easier to pay your light bill now? 512 people every month when they pay $100. How you doing? You understand the comp plan. If you brought in 10 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, but it grew to that, you maximize the game plan. There's 20,000 going on in these 5 legs. You maximize, that's 100,000 in volume. When we're talking about AI and we're talking about, that's not no huge thing. But if it's huge in your mind, it's huge. But you got to get your mind right. The magic of thinking big. You might want to read that book. Oh, you might want to read How to Win Friends and Influence People. You might want to read, Think and Grow Rich. Who Moved My Cheese? You might want to read some of these mindset shifters. Robert Kiyosaki's Cash Flow Quadrant. See, if you've done that already, oh man, and there's a lot that already have. Even if you haven't done it, you can get them on your team. They got the consciousness. You don't have to understand nothing, but you got 5 people, 5 uncles, aunties, cousins, friends. You can put them in place and they run forever. You sit back. That's the beauty of timing. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, what? What? Microsoft, Apple, Steve Jobs ain't here, but somebody getting that money. They got new iPhones. They still keep creating. This is where everybody has the opportunity for real now. In a short period of time, Lev.ai just made it that much shorter. You can be getting paid while you're learning about AI. Or even if you don't want to learn about AI, you just never want to learn, you can be still getting paid. Money's coming in. You don't have to know who signed up, why they signed up. All you know is you keep getting this money filtered into your PayPal account. You keep getting paid via Bitcoin. This is where we are. Andrew, let me pass the mic, man, because I've tapped into my own brain into a certain part that I can't see an end to what's going through my head. So let me just be respectful that, people that can only swallow so much at one time. Well, any thoughts, Andrew, before I'm about ready to wrap up. I got to invite some more people, man. Get my one. But hopefully you got the concept of the power of one.
That's the perfect time because I have to wrap it up. So we'll wrap it up. And when I get back, I'll upload it. How about that?
I love it. It sounds good, man. I appreciate you. Keep on doing what you do, man. And if I told you to get one, you'd be like, man, you crazy. You telling the whole world. You're gonna find one in every country today. I do believe that. I wish you the best, man.
All right,
Appreciate
I'm
you.
out, brother. Take care.
Peace and blessings.
If the button wants to go. Hello. I'm frozen. So I'm just going to end by shutting off my phone.